Yo, what's up everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod2Fame and we are back with another video. This one is super cool because we're going to start the process for turning my Redeye into a demon. Let's jump into it. Let's go. First off, I want to give a huge shout out to Diablo Sport. The reason why I'm shouting out Diablo Sport is because this is the second car that they're working on with the channel. The first one was the car you know as Cheapokitty, which is my 6-speed Hellcat, which still use the Diablo Sport tuner to this day to monitor everything as I'm using that car. And we actually went away from Diablo Sport for a little bit because my tuner at the time, that's what he had access to, the other platform. But we have officially gone 100% back to Diablo for both cars. That's right. The 6-speed Hellcat is going to be on Diablo Sport. And now the Redeye is going to be on Diablo Sport. Now, I know a lot of you said, hey, Stefan, I thought you said you was going to leave the car stock. You're going to leave the car stock. What I said was, anything that I do to this car is going to be stock. So this car, for an example, came with 262 gears. I plan to change it to 309 gears. That's a factory option. These cars have everything from the Demon, the engine, the transmission, much of all the parts, the cooling systems, everything in this car originated and came from the Demon. It's just they couldn't make more Demons, so then they created what's called the Redeye, which is more of an all-around performer. You can drive it street or strip. However, what they didn't do is give us the option of the race PCM that comes in the Demon. So in talking to Diablo Sport, I was like, what could we do? So I was talking to Diablo Sport, and then I started talking to my tuner, who is Team Hellcat. And I said, hey guys, what can we get together and do to make this happen? Team Hellcat is like, hey, I got the Demon file. If you just want to activate the tables that are available to this car for the race gas 840 horsepower file for the Demon, get yourself a PCM and we'll go ahead and load the Demon file on your Redeye so that this way you could have the race gas basically file or tune, whatever you want to call it, from the Demon on your Redeye. So we are demonizing the Redeye, baby. That's right, man. We're gonna make it 840 horsepower, and it starts with this package right here that I'm opening that came from Diablo Sport. Come on, let's jump into it. All right, guys, so step one to taking out the PCM is remove this little clip and this little clip. I already removed them. They're already over here. So we can go ahead and take that off. That gets us started. And then now what I have to do is, if I remember correctly from my Hellcat, this is a 13. So I got to remove the 13. And after you get that guy 13 out, then you need to unclip this, right? This is a plug to the ECU. You need to unclip this one. Now it's very tight in here, bro. So have patience. You might skin up your knuckles a little bit, but unclip this guy right here, and then you'll be able to raise it out enough to then unclip the bottom one. But right now, all we need to do is get the numbers that are over here. So I might not even need to take it all the way out. I think I might just take a picture of it. If you like me and you got fat hands, what you also could do is just unbolt the bracket. The PCM is bolted to a bracket, so there's a screw here and a nut here and a nut here. Take those two off. I'll tell you the size in a second, but if I remember correctly, it's an 8 or 6. So the two bolts up here were 10. I was wrong. It's a 10, not an 8 or a 9, but a 10. And what I like to do is, as soon as I get this one off, I tuck it away, and then this one, I kind of turn the ECU, like I pull it out and turn it like this, and then reach underneath and take it out. I can take this and send it off to Diablo Sport for them to be able to clone my factory ECU. So now that that's done, guys, once I send this information to Diablo, they're gonna send me back a PCM that is pre-programmed and ready to go into my 2019 Hellcat Redeye. so that this way I can load what I'm gonna do, which is the Demon race gas file on this car. Rango key, Redeye key. We taking the Redeye. Cold start. I don't know why y'all like cold start so much. Ladies and gentlemen, here she blows. Thank you to Diablo Sport, baby. What do we have here? This is my tuner. Yes, buddy. This is my Trinity tuner. Ooh, I cannot wait. My nice instructions on how to install the PCM in a 2019 Dodge. It's a little different from in 2018. They made some changes. It's going to require a bypass cable, so I'll show that to you guys in a second. This is my PCM, baby. My new PCM that's going to go in a car. Look at that genuine Mopar stuff. So excited, guys. Cannot wait. This is going to make it. This is why it's going to be possible to turn the Redeye. Excuse my son, y'all. He's 10 months and super loud. This is what's going to make it possible to turn my Redeye into a Demon. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, buddy. Got it out the plastic. Let's see what's in. Yo, it feels like I got a fresh pair of J's. I'm not playing. That's what this feels like. Like, the packaging is really nice. Really clean. I like it. I like it. But how do I get it open? There we go. Yes. Wow, their packaging is really nice. Nice tire treads. Ooh, what's all of this? Okay, all the nice instructions. Nah, this stuff is nice. Even comes with Diablo Sport stickers. Alright, here goes my Trinity monitor from Diablo Sport. What is this? Hey, there go my bypass cable down there. Nope, sorry. I believe this one. No, this is to the is this the bypass cable? Come on, Steph, get it together. No, I think this one is the bypass cable. Bypass cable. And this goes to the Trinity device itself. Yes, that's what this is. And then this is if I want to charge a Trinity device and I just want to have it, or if I want to use it in the computer, you can insert it into the computer to load tunes, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing this with Team Hellcat. They're sending me the Demon file, but I'll show y'all that in a little bit. First things first, though, before we install anything, we need to disconnect this battery. So in the Hellcat, well, all Challengers, the battery is located in the back, so we want to go ahead and take that out. If you're wondering where my subwoofer is, weight reduction, man, weight reduction, shucks. Anyway, let me disconnect the negative terminal now. And the next thing I'm about to do is locate the bypass port, which is down here by the OBD. It should be next to the OBD2 port, somewhere up in here. I'm gonna locate that and then hook up my bypass. All right, guys, so this is the guy you're looking for. It's right up on here. So I just plugged that in. Now it's all plugged in. Now I believe I gotta route this to the OBD2 side. So just route it across the dash. So I'm gonna do that now. Sorry, I skipped ahead, guys, a little bit, but I routed the wire from that harness behind. There's like a little opening right up in there. I'm pointing to it right there. There's an opening there. Passed the cable, hid the wires up under the floor area, plugged it right into the OBD2 port, because now my Diablo Sport Trinity is gonna plug into that adapter. And now let's install the actual PCM. To do that, it's just reverse of everything we did to take it out. So I'm not going to show you guys that again. All right, guys. So once you run that wire, the bypass wire, then you can go ahead and reconnect your battery and plug in your Diablo Trinity tuner to the OBD2 port that's there. And then follow the instructions from here, which tell you what to do step by step before installing the aftermarket PCM, because what it has to do is grab the factory file before you load in the Diablo PCM. It's so easy, like, to follow the step-by-step instructions that it gives you, and the screen is just like so nice and compact. It really feels like just good stuff all the way around. I feel confident installing it into my $90,000 Redeye, I'll tell you that. And this right here, exactly what you want to see. Factory data retrieve, please install an unlock ECU or contact customer service. But we have the unlock ECU, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in. And then we come back and we disconnect the battery again. That's why I didn't tighten the terminal, because I knew I was coming right back here to take it off again, because we have to change the ECU, and you never want to do that with the battery connected. All right, guys, so now I have the option to tune the vehicle or add a custom tune. So the next steps after here are, this is going to do it for this one, because the next steps after here, I have to now send this data over to Team Hellcat. They're going to send me back the Demon tune to load onto the tuner right here, that then I can load into the car. All right. But let's see what Diablo has. Oh, shit. Okay, they only have for this car, they only have a 91 octane tune, a Diablo tune, and modified stock tune is what they have available for the Redeye. What is Diablo tune? Oh, you can only modify the stock tune. That's it. So tune vehicle, I was just curious to see what they have. Definitely, they have a 91 octane tune, huh? Oh, they got engine tunes and transmission tunes, it says. Interesting. Look, I ain't gonna mess with this. I'm gonna let Team Hellcat do all of that. So Diablo takes you through all the steps. It shows you what it's doing exactly. Right now it's doing the transmission original backup reading. And it tells you cut it on, cut it off. It tells you step by step. So if you follow everything step by step, it should work no problem. It's working for me without an issue. So, man, the Diablo process, they got this thing down packed. Right now I'm just loading, like I said, back the factory tune, because we're going to send the factory file to Team Hellcat. They're going to make sure that I loaded it in right and send me back a Demon race gas file. And just like that, your vehicle has been successfully tuned. Please continue to return the main menu. And that's it, guys. The PCM is installed. Now, it said successfully tuned. I just selected the Diablo tune. But let me see if there's an option to select the factory tune. Restore vehicle, I'm assuming, takes it back to the factory tune. So right now I have what's the Diablo tune loaded. I'm not sure if that means that's a 93 tune. I'm not sure what tune that is. Transmission tunes. Modified stock tune, I guess, from Diablo. I don't know. I got to check with them. I'm going to call and find out right now. All right, guys. So the car is running smooth. Like, no issues, no problems. Running smooth like factory. So I'm going to go for a little test drive. I got my little draggy with me. I don't expect good times because there's a lot of like moisture in the air. It's definitely about to like rain. So I'm going to switch to POV style, but this is just to see if there's any difference with the new PCM installed in performance. We'll find out. My best so far that I recorded on draggy, I'll put it up now, was a 7.8 on these tires. I did a 7.7 before. But I can't seem to find it. I got the screenshot of it, but I can't seem to find the graph of it. But anyway, we'll use 7.8 as a basis. All right, guys, so as promised, I restored the factory tune, and the car is running perfectly fine. Perfectly stock numbers on the draggy. Like I said, the fastest I'd ever done on these tires, which are street tires. So I can't start in second gear. I got to start in third gear. Was 7.8. I know that once I add the tires that we're going to put on here, that we're going to run on the street, I know this car is going to do like a 7.5 with the stock tune. So I don't want to try any of the Diablo tunes or anything like that just yet. I want to first load on the Demon file and see what the car does. And then I'll compare the two, right? Diablo's 93 hand tune versus the Diablo 840 horsepower tune. So all in all, man, I'm excited. I cannot wait. Everything went super smooth. Super duper smooth, man. Thank you so much, Diablo Sport. Make sure you guys hit them up and tell them Mod2Fame sent you. But anyway, let me get parked up and I'll talk to y'all in a second. It was that Diablo, I believe, is some sort of a tune, like a can tune that they have. So because I don't really know it, I'm just running the factory tune for now. You know what I mean? All right, let's go out and test and see how it, make sure everything is what it's supposed to be. All right, guys, that's all I'm giving you for this video, because in the next video, I'm going to be sending the file over to Team Hellcat, the factory file, so that they can read it, make sure everything looks good, so that they can match it up with the Demon file, that they can send it back to me, and then I can load it up on my Diablo Sport tuner from my computer to here, and then load it onto the car. And then the next video is going to be that, along with some testing. But first, what you're going to see is us install 18-inch wheels and Nitto NT05R tires on this car, because I already can't put the power down from a roll right now. So what we're going to do is, so that we're not doing it to just light up tires, I'm going to throw those on here and we're going to shoot that video. We're going to test it, see what our 60 to 130 is. And I'm going to try to go from a dig. We'll see what happens. I doubt it on the street. But we're going to go 60 to 130 and see if we can improve what this car has been doing. You know, what you saw in this video, that it ran a 7.8 one time, a 7.7 one time, and then today with the conditions, it ran an 8. But that's because of the conditions. It's terrible. It's a lot of moisture in the air, whatever. Anyway, what I expect is, for when we put on these tires, it's going to run a 7.5. 7.5, 7.6 is what I expect it to run. And then with the Demon race gas file, I'm expecting it to run a 7.2. So anyway, yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Stefan here from Mod2Fame. Make sure you do me a favor and like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss no more videos going forward. And make sure you visit Diablo Sport. Check out their website. Really cool stuff, whether you got a Mopar, Mustang, or most American car applications. Check them out right now, diablosport.com. And it's your boy Stefan here from Mod2Fame, and here in this Hellcat Redeye that's getting demonized. We out. We out.